told him telling him how she felt about what was going on. I think some days later he had passed away, but she told me something. I think he would have fought harder if I would never say those things to him. He would have fought harder to
Oh,
stay
he was
alive.
on his dying bed.
No,
or
he
something?
wasn't. He kind of had a sudden death going on.
Oh,
That's what happened. But
she think he died. He died
right, because it was
the guilt that she put on him.
Says it was a few days after when she talked to him.
All right, what's up, YouTube, man? I'm about to talk about the day of hell. I ain't worried about Derek. Derek, look. First of all, Derek always been full of shit. Y'all didn't see the signs? Like, dude, y'all thought he just knew that because he hung around dog ass dudes. I mean, was he just a dog ass dude? And he wasn't never. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And I'd have been a dog ass dude before, but I ain't never asked Derek Jaxn to be the spokesperson for me. A lot of the shit he said, and I didn't agree with. He was just a little bit too scientific with me, and it was pseudoscience because everything ain't scientific, or it don't mean it got some kind of psychological twist and turn. I'm gonna tell you about black men up front. Most black men was raised to deal with women sexually, period. Like, don't even. I'm talking about, bro, growing up in my small town, Louisiana, man, we didn't talk about having no girlfriend. We talked about screwing, bro. It was all about getting that feeling, not the feelings, the feeling. We didn't care nothing about none of that stuff. And that stuff right there, when it's embedded in your head, and you don't really know the value of companionship, when you think it's completely relegated to a physical deal, yeah, you're gonna make a few mistakes along the way when you get, to a certain spot. But yeah, Derek always been full of it. I don't even understand why people would even listen to Derek. Now, but about this video that I watched with him holding his wife's hand, and his wife, what she have on? What the wife have on?
A ski mask.
I'm trying to make a case for her. I say she had on a bonnet.
No.
My wife disagrees. She said she had on a ski mask.
Yes, sir.
Not only did she have on a ski mask, she had on some cat-eye glasses.
Definitely Catwoman.
With no bra.
Getting Catwoman vibes.
Bro.
No bra.
Look,
savage.
Now, then when I tell you, Derek thought he was savage, but when I saw his wife on that video, I knew exactly what a savage was. It was Danae. And Danae, pretty girl. She a pretty girl. She just a fool.
Yeah, she ain't got it.
And the reason she a fool is because the same thing that she think would be the catalyst for Derek healing is going to be the same thing he used against her when it happened again. Oh, because of God, this
again
God,
and
that.
again.
See, let me tell you why what he was saying was so important for you guys. Danae not going to get it. She's so caught up in her spiritual ignorance that she can't really dissect what was being said. And, I know Derek got away with words, got away with semantics, so he gonna make everything that come out of his mouth gonna seem like it's, oh yeah, oh wait, the way he said it, the way he said stuff, it get y'all, it capture your mind and take you to a place where he know what he talking about. That's y'all right there, girl. You heard Derek Jaxn. Derek was on point. You heard him. Derek ain't never been on point. You could have got that same information from me, and I would have told you that. But all men ain't like that. All men ain't like that. I know he was like that, but all men ain't like that. Don't worry about what Derek talking about. I would have told you that. But listen, I'm saying that to say this. Derek got Derek got her food, and she gonna really he gonna take it down through that. He not really took it down through that. And the reason he married that woman, just looking at her and listening to her, he married her because she was a duck. Not a duck to the sense of she's just gonna take whatever he do. No, she's the naivety
Yes.
of her brain. Like she just so naive. She not gonna believe Derek done that. That's why it was such a shock to her when she found out he was doing that. But you should have known Derek ain't just going out making videos in the car. He don't go out all late hours of the night to make videos in his car. Oh babe, I got a thought. I'm gonna go out here, gonna make this video because I just got to think about something. I gotta go talk to my subscribers about it. So I'll be gone for about 4 hours just to grab to gather what I need to say to my audience. So just bear with me, baby. I'll be right back. That's Derek to her. She's like, okay, baby, and give him a kiss, and he go about his way, and he come back smelling like Jack Mackerel. But yeah, I'm gonna have to ask people to do a better job using their religion or the books concerning their religion to let me see, give them a justification for sticking it out. I mean, because okay, so when I listen to what this, oh yeah, see this way I got off track. Let's break down what Derek said. Derek basically talked about himself in a sense of he didn't really, well, no, if you go back to the beginning of the video, he didn't really chastise himself at all. He didn't get on himself. He didn't say he made a mistake. The reason he spoke about himself in the third person is to create some kind of a I'm a new man now type shit. This is not, I'm not that guy. No, nigga, you still that guy. That's you. You Derek Jaxn, the one you try to cut. Yeah, Derek Jaxn had. No, you Derek Jaxn. Say I, sir. So he ain't even took on a sense of what I call that? Accountability. He ain't even hold himself accountable. He completely dismissed his own actions by putting himself in the third person. So this basically I wrote the whole video off after that. Then there was the hierarchy that he brought about. So when Derek started talking about, he not married to y'all, not because I'm married to y'all, and he didn't even go straight into his wife because he can't go straight into his wife because he got to make her believe that his journey is with God and God is going to make sure he does her right. So he went straight to God first, and then he talked about the marriage with his wife. Now me, aside from the religion, outside of religion, me being a human being myself, and this ain't no knock against nobody that do, but me being a human being myself, I cannot place the characteristics of my imperfections upon the deity that represents me, right? So I don't want God to be a white man or a black man. I fuck up too much. So no, I'm not gonna even I say there's an essence, maybe that's running everything, but to personify a deity is utterly freaking stupid because you end up making yourself less and making the person you love less. Like, why would I love I mean, why would I even say I love an outside God if the power of God is within me? That's just speaking of if I believe that way. If the power of God is within me, why would I use that power within me to represent the power outside of me? Right? Like I worship the power inside the wife, about the body of my wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm crazy about just the fact that she has the ability to be what she is in my life. She has the energy or the essence to be what she is in my life. And I am not about to push her to the side or muff her in the face to go pray to the ceiling. Because if the way y'all using that Bible, whoo, child, y'all make me sweat. Y'all make me sweat. Like I said, ain't nothing against y'all, but y'all make me sweat because if you research and look and see how a lot of these things came about, everything has been altered for the benefit. Hmm? Oh yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying he using
I
it
supposed to be talking about Derek. But the reason I'm saying about how y'all use the Bible because that's what Derek is doing. And that's what his wife is doing. They are taking his Bible.
Is doing it.
She is too. She's
doing it. That's why he's used. That's why.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's why he's using that against her because he knows that she believes strongly in that. So that's the thing that he's playing on and manipulating.
He ain't even using. He really attacking her with it.
Exactly. He very much so attacking her.
I deem that as a form of attack. It's strategic. It's like art of war type shit. Like, hey, he really doing an injustice by even.
It's like, okay, obviously she's sitting here talking about it's a war going on. First of all, the war is him using it against her. That's the war that's going on. Is that he's using something that's stupid. Like, why would you want to use something that's so like?
Because he's using it to cause a conflict within herself.
Right.
To say, hey, no, I'm not. I'm doing the wrong thing. I shouldn't be doing this because my Bible says my God's gonna do this or Jesus is gonna do that and blah blah blah. So listen, just off the story of the Bible, only 2 times Jesus was supposed to save you was when he died on the cross. That's the only one. There's one, and when he come back to get you. All this in between stuff y'all be talking about, like y'all don't read or something. Look, man, don't let your man do you like that.
All I can say is this: read. If they want to be into the Bible, read the scriptures that talk about how people how people get cut down like trees. go to that. Keep on playing.
But don't let Derek.
When they don't have it, when they're useless like Derek.
And I'm really talking to y'all. I think everybody probably feel the same way I do. On the cool, I don't even know that. And maybe I might be talking to somebody, or somebody might be listening to this and I understand what I'm saying. But for the most part, everybody kind of denounced Derek. And I ain't really feeling what he got going on after he been bashing black men for so many years for monetary gain. Like, Derek wasn't doing that for nothing. He wasn't doing that to drop a nugget on y'all. But was trying to get paid. He knew. He already knew. He knew that up front. And this is the thing, because I don't want to say this about me, but black men and black women are how is it, psychologically sick. I'm just gonna say it like that. Psychologically we need to be healed, and that guy, he understands that. He understands that we still like we all suffering for some kind of uh, post traumatic PTSD. All of us black people, period. And it's from and it ain't just from just slavery. It's from slavery down to Jim Crow, down to the civil rights, down to mass incarceration, the separation of families. It's just a whole bunch of different stuff that black people societally are suffering from mentally. Like we just got some mental issues that won't be solved overnight or won't be solved until we kind of come together and discuss our issues amongst each other because we we don't there isn't a field of study for our PTSD, right? I mean, there probably is for some independent, but these are probably black researchers or black doctors that's doing it, but it doesn't get any mainstream attention. So until that happens, the nail will always look like a damn fool when it comes to her husband, Derek. All right? Because I didn't see myself with the characteristics of a Derek Jaxn. And in a lot of those instances, even before, during, and before we even before we got real serious, or before me and her got engaged or had children or got married, during our marriage, I still try to teach my wife effed up S word. You know what I'm saying? I left all that stuff in the past. I ain't manipulate nobody. I ain't got time. It's too much hard work, and then you look like a fool at the end of the day. I ain't trying to trick nobody into believing nothing. But Derek, just like he did, he prayed on all you women, and at the end of the day, it looks real bad because he praying on the so-called woman he's supposed to be living the rest of his life with. So now what you got to say about Derek?